Robert the Arm Vapor here. Dog's going crazy. That's Zuzu going nuts. And welcome to 2017. Yes. Whew. Okay. I've been hearing so much about the JUUL that I decided to go out, get one, and try it out and see what it's all about. Now, so I went online to the JUUL website to find out where the nearest resellers are. And it turns out that there's 2 Cumberland Farm, quickie type marts, gas stations that sell it. And I went to the one in Hernando down here. Now, the JUUL itself, the kit, right? The kit comes with the device and 4 of the pods, right? Which we'll get into. And the kit on the website goes for $49, I think 95 or 99, so $50. Retails for $50. Cumberland Farms sold me the kit with, including tax, $75. Okay, so Cumberland Farms, you suck. Selling something, that far above retail. Are you kidding me? Okay, be that as it may, I got it anyways. Here it is. Here's the JUUL, right? So packaging, it's very simple stuff. One side contains the 4 different pods. We'll get into that. The other side contains the device, the charger, right? So it has its own proprietary charger. Stick it in. You stick the device in there. Oh, it's magnetic, by the way. A little light will light up while it's charging. Normal fare. The only problem I see with this charger is that you have to have a horizontal port to plug it into. Screw that. It works just fine. It is magnetic, so that's why. Good to know. So, let me pull this out. This is the stick itself. There are the contacts for the charger. You do have a light that's here. That's where you would stick one of these flavor pods. So, where's the little doohickey? What did I do with it? There it is. So you get 4 flavors. You get a Virginia tobacco. You get a cream brulee. All right, so Virginia tobacco, cream brulee, which is the one I have out. A fruity type thing, and a mint. All right. Now, these things contain 5% nicotine salts by weight, which equates to at least 50 milligram. Okay, 50 milligram nicotine. They contain 0.7 milliliters of juice. Okay, and 50 milligram of nic by weight. Now, for us people that are used to vaping on, all these sub-ohm tanks, doing mouth-to-lung hits, the first time I hit this thing, I choked my chicken. I got a buzz. I got a buzz. I'm used to vaping 3 milligram nicotine e-juice, and this thing just put me on my ass. And why was that? Because without thinking about it, I hit it like I was doing a normal mouth-to-lung hit. That's not what these are for. Okay? Be forewarned. All right? You take a nice, gentle draw. They're really meant for a mouth-to-lung hit, not really a direct lung hit. This will light up when you vape it. This is the cream brulee. Again. Hi, Nick. Go easy. Whoa. Whoa. Well, it's lit if you tap. Well, hold on. You can tap it and it goes green, okay, and it shows you green, yellow, or red. So green is when, it's got most of its charge in there, yellow, middle range, red, time for you to like charge it. It will charge in 1 hour, all right? The instructions are on the inside of the box. Focus, thank you. Try to focus on that. There you go. It only comes with those 4 flavors. The creme brulee, I like it. I really do. Virginia tobacco, okay for, a tobacco vape. The fruit, very mild fruity vape. I really actually enjoyed the mint as well. I've tried them all. I really have. I'm going to pop out the mint, pull out the creme brulee, and I've had no issue doing that. I mean, you don't have to vape the entire thing to swap it out. Click it down in there. Good to go. Very nice, light, minty. I wouldn't categorize it as a menthol vape. I categorize it as a minty vape. That's why I'm enjoying it. If it was a menthol, I probably wouldn't enjoy this. What are my thoughts? Actually, I think this is a pretty fantastic little device. I really do. It's a very satisfying vape. It will get you your nicotine fix. No question about it. You just, if you want to, I'll do a mouth along. That was a mouth along hit. A little rougher. Who's it for? Who is this really for? Certainly, I can without question recommend this to anybody who wants to try vaping. I think this is a good enough device to give to any wannabe, who's looking to try vaping to get off of cigarettes. This is a satisfying enough device to get the job done. It really is. Now, who else is it for? Anybody else as a secondary device, I think. If I had anybody who's working, has a job, right? Depending on your circumstance, you may only have like a couple of breaks, one in the mid-morning, one in the mid-afternoon, and you have lunch. And those may be the only times you can go out and vape if you're not allowed to vape while you're working. So you can go outside with this, get your nicotine fix, certainly, okay, and enjoy this vape. And then, during the day, if you need another hit or two, you go to the men's room or the woman's room. That's who this is really for. Or, you're going to an event or something, and you don't want to carry your boat anchor, right? You want something more stealthy and something that will fit nicely in a pocket, but will get the job done, yes. Plenty of vapor. Decent taste from these pods. Just a satisfying vape overall. I'm really impressed. But caution for all us vapors out there that are used to vaping on the equipment that we have, and you're vaping a 3 or a 6 nicotine vape, milligram, that is, approach with caution until you understand what you're doing with this. Nice, slow, easy mouth along hit is preferred. Mouth lung hit. You can do a direct lung hit, but go easy on it. Really nice little device. 0.7 milliliter. Not a lot of juice in these little pods, but they're supposed to be equivalent to a pack of cigarettes or 20 puffs. And if you're doing your typical mouth along hit like you used to on a cigarette, I can see that. The charge is supposed to last as long as one of these pods, let's say. but it is very quick charging. 1 hour, right? If this was your only device, depending on the type of vapor you are, you may want to have two. So you got one, in spare set up, that's fully charged, while the other one's charging up for you. But it takes only an hour. I would have expected the 50 milligram nicotine to be so harsh that I would not be able to vape this, and that has not been the case. The first couple of puffs or so, before you understand what you're doing with this, and you start getting used to it, yeah, a little caution there. But once you get used to it, quite a good little vape. I do recommend this. I do. Pull that out. Let's try, let me try the fruity again, because that was such a mild vape, that fruity one. And do put your little covers back on if you do this, so you know which one's which. Otherwise, this is the fruity one they have. Whoa. 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 Wow. It's a mixed fruit. It's not just a single fruit. That's okay. It's okay. My two favorites are the creme brulee and the mint. Do I have anything else to kind of like impart on this? No, I don't. The what do the pods go for? They're like $15, I think. 15 or 16 bucks for a pack of 4. All right. So, if you are equating this to like, a pack of cigarettes, that works out to like depending on where you're getting, $4 to $5, for one of those. Kind of expensive. Can be kind of expensive. That's why a lot of you might be using it as a secondary device on various different occasions, or just going to work that tides you over. Joytech. This is made by Joytech, right? No, PAX. This is made by PAX. Wow. If you go to the JUUL website, they do have an auto ship program where I think you get 15% off. If you go on auto ship, where you can sign up for a program to send you X amount a month of these pods, 1, 2, 4, whatever it may be, and you get a 15% discount off of that. I would hunt around for pricing on the pods. I would hunt around for pricing on the kit as well. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the JUUL. I think it's a wonderful device. If you feel so inclined, go out and get one. Try it. I don't think you're going to regret it. This is Robert the Iron Vapor saying bye. And hopefully 2017 will be an infinitely better year for everyone.